Regarded as a philosophical novel or conte philosophique, Italo Calvino's The Baron in the Trees, 1957, weaves together fiction and philosophical inquiries into the essence of a fulfilled life. The narrative unfolds through the voice of Cosimo's younger brother, who recounts the tale of how Cosimo, weary of his role as a young baron and tired of his sister's bullying, decides to ascend a tree and make it his lifelong abode. Through self-sufficiency and a unique existence high above the ground, Cosimo transforms the lives of those he encounters, prompting reflections on independence, rebellion, and the pursuit of happiness. Part of Calvino's fantasy trilogy Our Ancestors, The Baron in the Trees is positioned as the second installment, preceded by the Cloven Viscount and followed by the Nonexistent Knight. Although some Italian critics criticized its latter portion, the novel received widespread acclaim, earning Calvino the prestigious Viareggio Prize in 1957 and becoming his best-selling work. The Baron in the Trees revolves around the experiences of Cosimo Piovasco di Rondò, a young baron who grows weary of the rigid structure of his environment and the mistreatment inflicted by his older sister, Battista. Fed up with her attempts to force him to eat snails, Cosimo climbs a towering tree and vows never to descend. The narrative unfolds through the perspective of Cosimo's younger brother, Biagio, who not only witnesses but also actively participates in his brother's early ventures and mischievous escapades, while providing a reflective account of their shared experiences. Biagio holds Cosimo in high regard, marveling at the numerous adventures he undertakes and the profound impact he has on the townspeople, who come to cherish him. During his youth, Cosimo forms meaningful connections with those who venture into his arboreal realm. He befriends a group of underprivileged boys who climb his tree to pilfer fruit, assuming the roles of teacher and protector for them. Additionally, he develops a close bond with a young girl residing in a neighboring house with an enchanting garden. To fuel his intellectual pursuits, Cosimo strikes a deal with the local bookseller, ensuring a supply of reading material for his tree-bound library. Immersed in the works of influential philosophers and thinkers, his studies are imbued with the ideals that spurred the French Revolution. Cosimo's circle of companions expands when he encounters a passing thief, whom he acquaints with lighter literary fare, steering him away from a life of crime. As he matures, Cosimo assumes the mantle of a forest defender, rallying the townsfolk to safeguard their arboreal sanctuary against the threat of fire. He confronts pirates and unveils a disconcerting revelation about his father's half-brother's involvement with them. Despite this revelation, Cosimo chooses to protect his uncle's reputation, ensuring that his father remains unaware and his uncle remains indebted to him. Storytelling becomes a passion for Cosimo, regaling all who pass beneath his tree with tales of his exploits. The townspeople, captivated by his larger-than-life persona, embellish and spread exaggerated versions of his adventures. In a grandiose escapade, he encounters a group of Spanish exiles, experiencing his first taste of love through a young woman traveling among them. Furthermore, he seizes the opportunity to apply the philosophical lessons garnered from his extensive reading in a protracted debate with a devout monk. The monk's staunch adherence to Roman Catholic doctrine fuels his prejudice, leading to a clash of ideologies. As a young man, Cosimo returns to his hometown, showcasing his ingenuity by captivating and entertaining women within the embrace of his leafy abode. His unique lifestyle and zest for life attract many suitors, and tales of the man living among the branches spread throughout the country. However, true love finds him when Viola, his childhood neighbor, re-enters his life. All the fleeting dalliances that once held allure for Cosimo pale in comparison to the depth of his affection for Viola. The deep connection between Cosimo and Viola blossoms as they reminisce about their cherished childhood games, leading them to create a cozy treehouse adorned with a bed, curtains, and a place to call home. Sadly, Cosimo's heart shatters when he discovers that Viola continues to entertain suitors, thus extinguishing their romance. As Cosimo grows older, his eccentricity flourishes, yet he remains dedicated to caring for his ailing mother, providing assistance from the comfort of his leafy sanctuary. Encounters with enigmatic secret societies leave indelible marks on all involved, subtly transforming their lives. Nevertheless, throughout his journey, Cosimo steadfastly preserves his individuality, refusing to yield to the control of others. With the passing of time, Cosimo's health declines, and he realizes that his earthly sojourn nears its end. One fateful day, he leaps from his perch, seizing a passing hot air balloon and embarking on an ethereal journey. Drifting over a nearby lake, he releases himself from the balloon's hold, choosing to depart life on his own terms, forever free from the touch of solid ground. Italo Calvino, an accomplished Italian writer, was known for his extensive repertoire of short stories, novels, and journalistic endeavors. Among his notable contributions is the renowned Our Ancestors trilogy. Recognized as the most widely translated contemporary Italian writer of his time, Calvino's literary works have been adapted into numerous films and television productions. His remarkable career earned him prestigious accolades, including the Legion of Honor in 1981 and the World Fantasy Award for Life Achievement the following year. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.